So this is why I love real life astrology. This is why I love my brand of astrology, story time. So I'm in an Uber and me and the Uber driver are having a conversation and I mentioned to him that I'm an astrologer. So I asked him if he got into astrology and he's like, no, I actually do not like astrology. I'm like, why? He said, well, because my friends are into astrology, okay? He's like, I'm an Aries, and all the stuff they read and come back and tell me about Aries people makes no sense to me. That's not who I am. I was like, well, do you mind telling me what they tell you? He was like, well, they tell me that I have anger issues. I'm angry all the time. I'm rash. I burn bridges. I'm impatient. And I was like, well, does any of that resonate with you? Is that who you are? He's like, no. And they've never said that's who I am. But when they read this stuff, that's what they bring back to me. I said, oh, Lord, here we go. So I asked him, I said, do you mind if I give you my interpretation of Aries energy? And reluctantly, he said yes. I said, well, Aries is the first sign. Aries tend to live life and do everything like it's the first time with that level of excitement. I said, Aries will beat you at games they've never even played before because they rule first place. They're the first sign. I said, Mariah Carey, the queen of number ones, Rihanna, and Aries moon, the princess of number ones in music, Eddie Murphy, the pioneer of comedy, and Aries sun. Mariah Carey in Aries sun, Aretha Franklin in Aries sun, Celine Dion in Aries sun, Elton John in Aries sun, Rihanna in Aries moon, Whitney Houston in Aries moon, Janet Jackson in Aries moon. Don't play with that. That's the leader. They lead the world, literally. They are the first to come along and everybody comes along after them. I said Aries people rule the head, police, the military. So being affiliated with military, being affiliated with police, the sheriff office, EMS, the head injuries, head phones. I said Aries can be angry, but they can inherit anger from people. And Aries can be the least angry person in a sea of toxically angry people. Aries can be the bully or they can inherit bullying. I said, I don't box people in with my astrology because you can't do that from a spiritual standpoint. I said, I really don't know any angry Aries sun people, especially the men. I don't know any angry Aries sun men. And he said, thank you so much. He said, I'm floored. He said, guess where my second job is? I said, where? He said, the sheriff's office. He said, I used to work for EMS. He said, I'm a DJ, so I wear headphones, and most of my friends, the first time they hear a song is with me. And he said, all that stuff resonates. He said, I do have a level of excitement with things. I want to do everything like it's the first time. My life is constantly renewing. I'm typically the new person here. I'm always meeting new this, new that. And I was like, yeah, what your friends tell you is all that, romanticized stuff that's pretty demonic and toxic that we read. I said, but my whole mission is to change the interpretation of astrology to get people to understand the patterns and the themes. And he was like, let me get your information. He was so honest. He said, I may not ever look at it, but I'm going to show you to my friends to set them straight because I'm sick of it. We really have to stop using astrology to box people in. We have to stop using it to validate our insecurities. Stop using it to control. Like K. Michelle in the video where she was talking about that she hates for a man to cry. Somebody at another table asked K. Michelle her zodiac sign, and K. Michelle said, I'm a Pisces. And they started talking about how Pisces is the crybaby of the zodiac, the most sensitive and soft. I said, bitch, please. Yes, that can be the case, but a lot of serial killers have Pisces in their chart. Pisces is where feelings can completely disappear. A Pisces can look at you about to unalive yourself and just wait for you to do it and laugh. Pisces people and Pisces energy are two different things. People have free will. People have trauma. People have choices. Astrology is the energy that's in us. Well, however you act, negatively or positively, it's going to illustrate through your zodiac sign, but I'm sick of it. Even Cancer. My father is a double Cancer. I've never seen him cry. I've never seen him cry. His double Cancer is in the 10th house. He's a Libra rising. The 10th house is the Capricorn house. It's opposite Cancer. What house is that water in? And regardless of what house it's in, not every water sign is emotional. Baby, Cancer moons are the first people to get kicked out of a house. Cancer moons, trashy mom, neglect, abandonment. Cancer is where you learn lessons in survival. This is real life. Cancer teaches you how to build an energetic home. Just like Capricorn will teach you how to get it all yourself. You might not get the house passed down to you. You might not get stuff passed down to you, especially if it's at a low degree. Cancer will force you to build your own emotional home, which means you have to be abandoned and neglected, which can make cancers hard as hell. Stop boxing people in with astrology. Learn real astrology and then learn humanity. You got to learn humanity to learn astrology.